Okay, we're back. More Deus Ex. What? What? Okay, we're back with some more Deus Ex. I've been trying to efficiently take these two guys out for about 5 minutes now. It has not been going well for old Putty. It's still not going well for old Putty. But hopefully we're just going to take things nice and slow. And we're going to... Oh, no! No! Stop it! Thank you. This is the best corner in the game. I agree. Alright, we're going to take this guy out. We're going to drag him down the stairs. Oh, the camera's turning back around. Oh, camera, please. Oh, camera, please. Alright, I got him. There's no way I don't got him. Come on. No, camera, no. No, camera, no. No, 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 no. No way. Easy. Easy. No, I'm gonna leave him here. The camera can't see him here. Right? Now, is that door locked? Presumably, yes. Let's wait for that camera to turn back around, and we're gonna have a gander at that fucking door. Right, it's locked with a security rating 1 car. That's fine. I think this is the way to go. Oh, we have the code. That was a little silly. Oh well. Done. Easy. Definitely didn't take me 50 attempts.
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not gonna fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
So yeah, I don't know how much has ended up being in this recording because, like I said, I've tried to record this episode like 3 times now. But those guys were talking about Australia and how I think there's a war going on there, and I think it's a civil war. And apparently, it seems Bell Tower is involved in some way. It'll be interesting to see if they were perhaps on both sides, which of course would be the most profitable. Oh, wait a minute. Hydra program proven Australia. Oh, that's another thing. If they're taking people from Australia and there is a civil war going on, they're using their position in Australia to kidnap people or take prisoners of war maybe to be tested on. Also, this guy's name was attached to a ship. Wait, history will be kind to me for I intend to write it. That's a nice little slogan. This is interesting. Mind crashes. OCM J. James Mandabar. The mighty tyrants need something. Say it ain't so. This is serious. My team has some setbacks. This would have anything to do with this 5 scientists. It's classified. Ah. This is me, I think. This is Jensen. The ranch might be vulnerable. Who's Silver? Who are the tyrants? They clearly have something to do with the scientists. I think the tyrants must be the people that kidnapped Megan. Maybe they're the mercs. Also, I feel like this is the vent in. If I went that way, that would be the vent into the office. This would be the vent out down here. Possibly even down to Quinn. Though that seems like it would be too easy. Oh, this is right down to where Keitner was? Right? No way. No. Okay, cool. It's just a similar looking room. This isn't where Keitner was. Ugh, that corner, getting into Burke's office was surprisingly one of the most difficult things I've done so far. Well, it took me way too long. But it's over now. We're heading back down to find Quinn. Is he in this vent? I know Quinn can be found in a way that is a bit unique. Because remember, we came back up from Quinn through the jumping puzzle. Okay, then. Jesus Christ, that was a jump scare. Just random guys in a corridor, not on my radar. That's why I need the radar upgrade. Also, I should check my augment. They have, like...
I've got...
Fuck, here's my dialogue again. My dialogue. This is why I don't like the waypoint system in this DLC. It kind of debates me.
Got the eye, but it's not gonna fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
Alright, let's not go crazy with that again. Let's just calm down. When we get out of here, let's take a look at the map. And let's go there slow and steady. It wins the race. It always has for Jensen. So I'm just running into random trouble. So yeah, we're supposed to go over here. That's where Quinn is. That is the right direction. I guess they just have guys guarding it now. If we go there, up there, that should work. Slow and steady. I probably don't need to crouch. You know, I'm going to anyway. Right, you're supposed to go up there. But there were guards there. I'm going to check in this vent. Because there's a chance that it goes down to Quinn. Because one of the vents does. Yeah, it actually does. Ugh. I should have just trusted in the vent. Never doubt the power of a vent. If there's one thing this series has taught us, it is how powerful vents can be.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says she got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools. Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
He's like, nah, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It is, however, a masterpiece.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
I gotta go.
I think it goes without saying, but we never met, alright?
Alright, good. Don't worry about that. Alright, so we gotta go back to the detention block. We gotta go through two more of the biometric checkers that we went through last episode. It's gonna take at least 2 minutes. So that's gonna be fun. And then we are back towards the morgue. Which isn't what I thought that was. I mean, it makes... So, my impression was that it was just a room they were talking in, that they were doing some tests in. So that was why I was like, oh my god, there's so many dead people in here, right? Like, Jesus, that's a lot for just, you know, testing facility. But if it was a morgue, that makes a lot more sense, eh? Okay, now the detention facility we know is upstairs. Hopefully there... Oh, there's credits down there. If I was a credit-hungry man, I would go hunting those. Luckily, I'm not a credit-hungry man. Although I am credit-hungry enough to pick up this if I have a room, which I don't, so I won't. Oh, this is Burke's office again. I have a feeling there are people down here. That's fine, though. Easy. Look at that. First of all, when we entered Burke's room, we were like, oh god, this is so awful, we're doing so poorly. The next time we go into Burke's room, easy. So yeah, this is one of my, I think, the weaker parts of the DLC, where you just kind of go back and forth, fetch quest, fetch quest. This is why I kind of cased out this area, because I knew we were going to go through it like a bunch of times, and it's pretty boring. Oh, also, there is a safe in Burke's office. Oh, you guys are going to kill me if I go through this again, aren't you? But I want to.
Recognized. Access granted.
Oh, you guys are gonna kill me if I go. I'm sorry, I got to. I remember there's something in Burke's office I want. I'm sorry.
Activating security.
I know. We're going through this thing another 2 times. Yep, you're gonna kill me. I know. But listen, it's all worth it. I promise. This is I think the low point of the fact that I'm not doing any editing on this series, is that we're gonna have to sit through this about 5 times. So major apologies for that one. I don't even have anything interesting to talk about when we're going through it.
Access granted.
You're all just gonna have to suffer with me. But yeah, we're gonna head up to Burke's office real quick. Sorry, guys. Just because, yeah, I should have done it while I was in Burke's office the first time, but there's mention, of course, on that on his computer about a safe, and there is something in the safe that is definitely worth looking at. This is the low point of the entire game, and it's DLC that was released afterwards. Yeah, and I do think the DLC is really good, but that is a big glaring issue that you've got to go through that thing like 4 times, and the quest design is so poor that like you've got to just do fetch quests half the time. I think it's behind one of these. If I'm back here and I can't even find the safe, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Let's have a read. Let's have a little read here. Sir, if instance in the previously specified location, including the appropriate cover, please let us know if there are any problems. Okay. Is it here? No. Also, there's a stopworm software. If only we had smart vision in here. Is it in one of these portraits? Oh, is it there? No. Oh god. If I've come all the way through here and I can't find Burke's safe, I'm gonna be annoyed. It might be like next door or something. So I'm gonna have a look. Just give you a card that says this is Alan Taylor, and you just hit a button and bypass this every time you meet her. After you meet her. I agree. I think after you see it the first time, I don't think you need to see it again. That's for damn sure. Oh, is this Keitner's office? Yes, it is. This isn't where Burke's safe is. Tucker, can you look up where Burke's safe is and tell me? Because I don't mind getting help. If it means we don't have to sit in here for ages.
Access granted.
Am I reading this right? You want me to reassign Warrior, Foxhound, India Hunter, Takedown, and Lima companies. That's correct. Mr. Blake, I do mind you have your orders, please follow them. No, and even if dead, blah blah blah. Okay. Your concerns have been noted, and they will be brought forth at the next director's meeting. For the time being, I must remind you that unlike most private militaries, we follow a chain of command here at Bell Tower. This is why we have rank and hierarchical policies. The decorum of professional discipline and integrity is what legitimizes Bell Tower. Yeah. There's a button under his desk. Okay, thank you. Palestinian forces. It's interesting. She fought against the Palestinians. I'm pretty sure, if I remember the history in this world, the Palestinians won that war. I think I think all of Israel now is controlled by Islamic nations. Button under his desk. I mean, here. Oh, there it is. I was like, here's his desk. I don't see no button. There it is. I knew it was behind a portrait. Alright, so this is why I really wanted to come and have a look at it. First of all, there's a weapon in here that if you get it now, he will not have later. That's kind of important. Secondly, it's one of the more unique weapons in the game. Do I have a praxis point? No, alright. I guess that 10mm pistol is gone then. Also, I don't need that silencer. Oh god, I'm drunk! Oh, I'm drunk. Just wait for the whole drunk thing to wear off. I did take a lot of alcohol. It's probably going to take a little while. And this is just the episode of wasting time. This has been one of the most clusterfucky episodes ever. I think we started off with the whole corner debacle, and now we've moved on to the biometric scanner debacle, and now we're drunk as fuck. Alright, well, we've grabbed the weapon. We'll make our way over to the detention block, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so here it is. Burke's revolver. Comes equipped with a laser sight, and that's right, it's fucking gold. Also, I think it's got a bell tower logo on the sight there. It's just like pure excess, but it's fucking badass, especially considering the revolver was already one of the most badass weapons in the game. To make it gold plated, I don't know, it was just one of those things that made me think, wow, this is a really cool addition. And yeah, it's got like slightly more damage, slightly higher rate of fire than the base revolver, and of course it comes equipped with a laser sight. You can get this in two places. The first one is obviously the one I just showed you, and then there's another one. But if you get it through the other source, it won't come already equipped with the laser sight. So definitely grabbing it from there is the way to go. And back through here we go.
Activating security scan.
And thank you, Tucker, for letting me know where it was. Usually with those type of things, you can like just open the... Like, how is the portrait so well stuck on the wall that it required the button? I couldn't just move it with my hands. Most of the times when there's a safe behind the portrait, you can just move the portrait.
Subject recognized.
Thank you.
Access granted.
Thank you. Alright, and we're back in the detention block. Are the guards still knocked out? I think so. Yeah. Cool. So we can just take the stairs then.
Please, don't send me to the doctors!
Don't worry, we're not. I've knocked out all the guards. You're not gonna get knocked. You're not gonna get sent to the doctors. I don't know if I have anything to say about it. Although at the moment I'm not really too bothered about your situation apparently. I'm just gonna go do some research. And honestly, Adam seems very obsessed with Megan to the point that he pretty much ignores everything else when Megan's involved. So maybe you're shit out of luck, but hey. Alright. Back through here we go. And here we go.
Activating security scan.
If we do a speedrun or something of this game, or some sort of, or a Factory Zero run, I'm going to have another game to play during this. I haven't got it prepared for this stream, but if we do this again, I'm gonna have another game on my second monitor that I can like put in the corner or something to play during this. Like, I don't know, we'll play Pokemon while we're fucking going through these medical bays or something.
Access granted.
But there you go. I'd love to say that was the last one of the run. I don't think it is. I think we have to go through there a couple more times. But hey, at least we can possibly get on with the main mission now. Hopefully, right? So it's back here. Not quite safe.
Access granted.
Oh man. Full on secret elevator. I don't like that I can see that, and yet I can't activate that. I feel like I should be able to access that somehow. Through my Jensen powers. Let's just marvel at this gold revolver as we go under the seafloor. Oh, that's cool.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen, you tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Like I said, I think I want to get through the DLC today, so I think I'll play another hour or two. I think we could do it. If it seems like an impossible task, then I might change my mind. But for now, I think we're like 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through the DLC.
Anymore. I want to die. Be free.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Oh, please stop. This is so disturbing. I am so disturbed. Like, this game just absolutely lives and breathes on its body horror, but it cranks it up a notch at times. And this is one of those times for sure.
Access granted.
Oh, Bob Page. Mr. Page, the situation at Rifleman Bank is unacceptable. Rifleman Bank Station is the full name, but she didn't write that. Okay. I fully understand that we are somewhat responsible to Bell Tower for our continued research in this field, but the means they are using does not justify any successful results we may achieve. In fact, I'm not convinced their ultimate goal is in keeping with what your organization stands for. At least I would hope not. I've spoken with Gary at length about this, and we must believe he is, I believe he is of the same opinion. It must be another way. We are killing people here.
Can't take anymore.
I understand your concerns, Tiffany. More than you know, the loss of life is tragic, but in the long run, necessary. We have to keep our eyes on the future, and I'm not talking about 15, 20 years. This project is of the utmost importance to the immediate future. Monitoring Omega, we heard about the Omega Ranch, requires extreme amounts of computational power, and Heaven is almost set to open to the public. Is that a Heaven Ranch? And then there are geothermal stations. Only the OCM even approaches the sheer data crunching capacity needed to run those operations. I know it might seem callous to consider these things ahead of human lives, but these projects will save so many more lives. So the OCM is some sort of processing technology, some sort of processor that is being built on human lives, on human brains. Of course, the brain is a hugely powerful processor, but they're accessing it to actually run like computational programs. There are other avenues I'm looking into. Certainly, if we don't see clear-cut improvements coming out of Rifleman Bank, we will terminate the project and pursue another course. I've spoken with Gary about this. I think he agrees. But we have to pull together if we're going to get anywhere. For now, you're right. Absolutely. The numbers we're seeing, these losses, are unacceptable. But I shudder to think what it would be like without someone like you on the team. someone who sees the human side of the equation. I know I haven't completely assuaged your concerns, but there's no way I could do that without asking you to go against your character and completely ignore your empathy towards these people. What I am asking you to do is stick with us and use that empathy. You're our conscious Tiffany, we need you. Gary needs you, please hang in with us. And how many times have I asked you to call me Bob?
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
Da-da-da. God, I hate it. I hate this place. Some records, interesting.
So cold.
Bell Tower Associates. This sounds like Burke. Yeah, it's on Burke. Okay. I wanted the painkillers, not the computer. I'm gonna give one more attempt at getting those painkillers. Oh, what can we see? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Is that the OCM? Hydra Project. That's what they called it.
Want to
Oh
die.
god.
Be free.
Trauma kit. Oh, Praxis kit. What else have you guys been reading? More Hugh Darrow. You guys are really into Hugh Darrow.
Analyses of latest implanted patients and test subjects revealed no statistically significant changes in glial tissue buildup and subsequent degeneration.
They're using augments. So they're using augmentations. They're putting augmentations in people's. Also, that seems.
Don't.
Oh man, they're using augmentations. They're putting augmentations in people's brains to connect people's brains to some sort of computational system to make it into some super processor. They're using people's brains to turn it into a processor.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts. The factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying. What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No. Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were going to make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Whenever you think about Kavanaugh, that's some of the chat suggesting that we just kill her. Whenever you think about Kavanaugh, she's definitely a very valuable piece of evidence. So, killing her would be a... Oh, we don't have the other... That was what the data storage was. Okay, interesting. Activate these. So killing her would definitely not be the efficient way to bring this to an end. Use her as evidence and then kill her.
Contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
I mean, maybe. Once we've dealt with this bell tower thing, she's Interpol's to deal with. They can do whatever they want with her. Alright, Tucker. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. And as we travel up this elevator, I'm going to end off the episode. I'll see you guys next time.